Result day, it always feels bigger than it should be. Not just a day, but a mirror that doesn't show who we are, but how well we perform. At least on paper, our names on a mark sheet become our identity, even when we know we are more than the numbers next to them. Sometimes we feel like our lives are stuck in time, like we're living the same year on repeat. Exams, marks, results, comparisons. The world changes, syllabus updates, exam boards shift, patterns are revised, yet somehow our percentile remains constant. It feels like running a race where the track keeps changing, but our position stays the same. Different parameters, same pressure, and the comparisons never stop. Some of our friends in the city of digital classrooms, advanced coaching and teachers who specialize in every topic. Others of us from rural schools where teachers do their best but often lack resources, time, or even stable electricity. The foundation is different, the journey's different, yet on result day we're judged on the same scale. But now the picture seems to be shifting. In some places unusually high scores are appearing, sometimes through questionable practices like unchecked copying or inflated grace marks. This creates a new kind of imbalance where seats in top colleges are won not just by effort, but by how it's handled at each level. Then there's dummy schooling. Some of us are enrolled in schools only on paper while our real learning happens elsewhere. Coaching institutes that promise ranks and results. We don't attend school regularly. We prepare full-time for competitive exams. It's legal, it's accepted, but is it fair? We ask ourselves if education is about showing up to school or just cracking an entrance. Sometimes news breaks about a paper leak and suddenly the exam we all worked for is questioned. We stay up late, struggle through doubt and pressure only to learn later that some had the answers before the test even began. It doesn't happen every time, but when it does, it leaves behind more than news headline. It plants doubt, it makes honest effort feel small. And still after everything, school fees stay the same. In fact, they rise. Even when coaching has become the real engine behind results, school costs don't go down. And coaching is growing fast. Almost all of us seem to be enrolled somewhere. Monthly fees, mock tests, modules, assignments. It's another school altogether. But no matter where we study, every entry exam comes with a separate price tag. Forms, registration fees, admit cards, even rechecking. It's like pay and approve, we're ready and then again. Furthermore, the inherent categorization within the education, be it through stream sections or performance-based rankings, while intended to streamline and manage, often leads to unintended consequences. Students are pigeonholed, their individual strengths and weaknesses sometimes overlooked in the pursuit of broad classifications. All the while we're categorized science, commerce, arts, as if those are labels that define our whole lives. We've seen students discouraged from dreaming differently just because their marks didn't match expectations. We've seen failures who speak with more clarity and purpose than many so-called toppers. There's a truth in their voice, a kind of honesty that comes from struggle, not just success. In the strange bios of school, coaching, results, and exams, everything feels connected yet disconnected. This was meant to support us, yet many of us feel lost in it. One of our friends wants to become an artist but is told to pick science because he scored well. Another friend who failed spends hours building gadgets at home and seems to understand engineering better than any textbook could explain. We're not angry, we're just wondering why the ones who speak from the heart, the ones who fail or barely pass, often sound more real in a world filled with rehearsed answers and memorized definitions. We're wondering why so many of us are made to feel like we're falling behind, even when we're just trying to learn at our own pace. As teenagers, we're told this is a phase, that results don't define us. And while we believe that, we also see how much weight these results carry in college admissions and family conversations. And so quietly smile judgment. We see how students carry stress quietly, smile publicly and cry privately when things don't go right. Still, we try to believe in learning. We try to believe that growth isn't always marked in grades, that failure isn't always seeding matters, that failure can teach more than success. Sometimes we try to remind ourselves that one result is not the final word on who we are or who we can become. Because despite everything, the change in exam patterns, the rising fees, the coaching pressure,